Hey guys, just want to let you know before the episode starts that my mic does cut out quite a bit in certain parts of the podcast. In future episodes, that shouldn't be the problem because I would have already fixed it by then. But I still hope you guys do enjoy this episode as much as we did making it because this one was a pretty fun one. So enjoy, guys.
Oh,
Bro, I want,
Well,
yo,
I
boy,
wanna
let me
see
let
it
me
though.
wear a Dewey, bro.
no.
No, bro.
Bro,
No.
please, bro,
No.
You
you
look
don't
need
one.
wild.
You're
You don't
Bro.
gonna
need
be.
one.
Dude, I would look fucking.
Yeah, have you seen
Uh,
have you seen the
I would
Asian
look
Pop
dope,
Smoke?
bro.
yeah, K-pop smoke.
K-pop Smoke.
I love that
K-pop
That's
guy.
smoke.
that's what you gonna look like, bro.
Edward
Bro,
So, yeah.
please. Why? 20 bucks. Memos. After
Nah, you
basketball?
you paying him to look black is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, you
To
racist
take his
as fuck,
culture
bro.
Bro,
from him.
You Black History Month is being disrespected
I
right now.
really
All right,
want
can
to
we
try
start,
it.
bro? Look, it's 12:27.
all
guys.
right. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of the Same Boat Podcast. We have Jonathan in the middle,
Hello.
and then Bly all the way over there on the left. Stefan diagonal left, and then John is below me. And today we got just questions about relationships. That's our topic. Oh my god, each 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 person
Bro, you good?
So stupid.
each person has a question.
Right.
And it's gonna go in order
Mhm.
from me, Jonathan, Bly, Stefan, and then John. We're all just gonna talk about it. But the first question of the night is: would you date a girl who's taller than you? Who wants to go first? Because
All right,
personally,
no. Let's do like a show of hands. All right.
only
You
two,
lost me.
only two.
You lost me.
What's how tall? How tall though? How tall y'all going?
Like,
6 foot?
nah, I don't know about 6 foot. I'm thinking like 5'10".
God damn.
How
Five.
tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Damn.
I'm
Okay.
pretty
Really?
He
Oh,
said,
you're
"Damn."
5'8".
Yeah, I'm 5'8". Well,
That's
no,
crazy.
I say I'm 5'9" is what's on my license though.
This guy. All right.
But yeah, no, 5'10" is I think that's a good height. Do you want
Okay.
athlete jeans, bro? Do you want athlete jeans? I need those.
Yeah, I might have to. I might have to marry someone who's 6 foot plus, dude. Just to save my kids' generation, bro.
That's crazy.
Not
How
even
tall are
gonna
you,
lie.
Chris? How tall are you, bro?
You censor, you can censor it.
Yo, I can't give out that information.
I give it out.
Hey, chill out.
Okay, if you don't say it, we're gonna all assume it's 5'4".
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't say it, we're gonna assume you're 5'4".
Good consensus.
Yeah.
you
I
know that's
agree.
good because when they see me in person, they'll be like, "Oh, you're a little bit taller than 5'4". I'll take
A
it.
little bit.
Oh, so you only
It's a hint.
5'5"? That's crazy, bro.
That's
You're like
crazy.
5'1.5".
And let's be you know what? Why we okay? Let's go back to the question, y'all. All right, John. You said you would date someone taller.
Yeah.
How tall? How tall are we thinking?
Honestly, I don't really have like a limit because the whole reason why I would do it is just because I'm open. Like I want to try it out. I just see how it feels. But
Mm,
like I will say like it doesn't even feel like they're taller than me or like like there's a area where it's not even like that noticeable because I'm like 5'7". If they're like 5'9", 5'10", it's not even that noticeable.
what if it
At
was a
least from my
basketball player?
perspective. From my perspective, it isn't. But of course, from like other people.
What if it was a basketball player?
What if it was like a
If it was
7 foot like god
What if they were like just really fucking
Yes.
tall?
or goddess? Yeah.
Or
Like,
God, bro.
Or
You
god.
dating?
I
2023.
mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's not really like a limit. I just want to try it to see what it goes, how
Oh,
it
so you'd
goes.
be fine with like a 7 foot
I'm just
person?
curious. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, because I'm just curious. I just want to see how it goes down.
Okay.
Are y'all okay? So for the people who said no, are y'all are y'all would y'all be more intimidated approaching someone who's taller than you?
I wouldn't be intimidated. It's just I'm not seeing that every day at all.
Mm.
But the what if though? That's kind of crazy. I look weird. Like say we walking together, so she
Right, right.
taller, and
Yeah.
I'm already tall. So imagine that. That's kind of
Bro, but you got NBA babies though. Like that.
That's
Like think about it, bro.
True.
If you're what? You're
That's
six
a good
one.
point.
mm-hmm.
Think about you date a girl who's 6'3". Kid's at least gonna be
That's
6'5" at least, bro.
Mm.
That's crazy.
At least. And that'd be sending your kid up straight. Like I said, that's something I might have to look into. Just to protect my line, bro. Seriously. What about you, Stephon? Is that more
Uh,
intimidating?
um, no, not really. It's more just having people talk about you. I feel like that'd get on my nerves, or like the stares and stuff
The stairs?
for me.
The
Yeah,
opinions
know,
of
you
others.
guess, yeah, the stares from other people in public. I
Oh,
mean,
stairs.
yeah,
I'm stupid. I was thinking about literal stairs.
Nah, I was thinking the same thing, Chris. I'm gonna be honest.
I was
I
like,
was
what you
thinking
no,
stairs.
I'm
what
not
you mean
eyes. I'm not
stairs?
eyes. Yeah, I'm not eyes. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Too much attention.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question. What if they're taller than you in heels, but they're not taller than you without heels?
I'd be fine
That's
with
not a
that.
problem, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Yeah.
What about you, boy?
Not a big deal. Not a deal breaker at all.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know,
Reasonable. Reasonable.
it's just it's not intimidating, but like I wouldn't even try because I already know that they're 90% of the time they're probably gonna be like, nah. Cause majority of the girls they want people taller.
They want guys taller than.
I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
that's me though.
Hmm.
Okay, everyone huh?
Oh, I was gonna say you haven't seen no one though that's taller than you, but you like have felt attracted to.
Yeah, I have. I have, but like they're usually like a little bit taller than me or same height. Even
Mm,
if it's same height, I'm still a little wary because obviously girls are gonna want to date someone at least like taller than them to a certain extent, like 2 to 3 inches. So, because I've seen a lot of girls in person who are pretty same height as me, and I would not approach at all because I just more of a I already see that it's not gonna work out rather than it being intimidating. Like, yeah, definitely.
mm.
Have you seen? Wait, why? Since you're 6'1", have you seen any shorty that's
Like tall,
tall but tall and like
attractive.
attractive? Yeah.
Um, I usually don't see that. Like I don't see nobody taller. To be
Mm,
honest, that's not a common occurrence.
Yeah, really isn't.
that was me.
That's the motherfucker.
Okay. Well, there was my question. All right, Jonathan, you're up.
All right. How many kids are y'all having? If y'all are having kids, how many kids are
The
you
way he
having?
presented it, so fucking.
mm.
I'm going for if I'm very well off financially, 5 to 6.
Damn.
If
Wow.
Okay.
I'm not, I'll get to the reasoning why. If I'm not,
Minivan.
if I'm not, um, probably 3. The reason
Okay.
5 to 6 is it's because I would like to have a big family because it's just me and my brother. Um, and my mom's side of the family, it's relatively big. So to have, I don't know, just think about it like holidays, get-togethers. It would just be more fun, more people. And if I have 6 kids, and they'll have more kids, and it'll just be a big family, and it'll be
Mm.
less lonely, I would say, during the holidays. That's why
Hmm,
5 to 6.
What's
That's
your
nice.
call? Would you want an even amount of boys and girls? Or
Um, I think that'd be cool, but like obviously you can't control that. Um,
Right.
true.
but yeah, I mean, ideally an even amount would be cool, but if not, I mean, regardless, it's
And would you
very
raise them different? That's a good question. Would you raise them differently from each
Hmm.
other?
Would I raise them differently? I don't know. I think I'd raise them all the same. I don't
Okay.
think I wouldn't treat the girls different than the guys.
Okay.
Mm.
What's up, Jonathan?
I was gonna say, like, what's the year gaps between those kids?
Oh, I'm thinking
Oh.
I'm pumping out like boom, 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 boom.
Okay, so
Ooh,
they're all
One
gonna
after
what's
be
the
the
like,
age?
other.
Cause I mean, Cause then it makes it easier, right? Like they're all young, you get it over with, and then they're all grown up at the same time. You kind of don't have to worry about it. Cause if I had a kid at I don't know, freaking 30, then I have another kid at 37. The age difference would be different, and I feel like it'd just be easier
The
dealing with
age difference would be
the age difference
Really?
would be it would be the age would be a considerable gap. I just feel like it would be easier to take care of all of them, have it over with.
And you gotta wait.
Mm,
You gotta wait like a year though in between. So like
Yeah,
the first one is gonna be 6 years. You know.
that means you have to deal with like a shit ton of babies though.
fine,
You would not sleep.
fine.
Yeah, no sleep for
Really?
a while.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, this is assuming he's well off. So if he's well off enough, he could just get a
That's
maid.
true. He
Yeah, you
could
get a
get
bunch of
someone to take.
nannies and like yeah,
True, true,
Good,
true,
you know.
get super nanny in there.
true.
But yeah,
Hmm. Okay.
that's me. What about you,
Oh,
Jonathan?
What
You
about
asked
you?
the
No,
question.
no, no. I asked the question.
It's me.
Yeah, you boy.
3, 4. I feel like that's a good amount of. That's a good number.
yeah.
Mm,
Hmm.
No particular
How
reason, just 3, 4.
how
mm.
separate for age gaps?
Probably around like how it is for my family. Everybody's close in age, except for my little brother, but everybody's pretty close.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
I feel like it's
Hmm.
better too because y'all could all grow up together.
Hmm.
Y'all would
Mm.
like similar things because y'all are similar ages.
How
So,
about you,
Wait,
John York?
I was gonna ask boy real quick.
What's up?
How old are you? Like, what's the gap between you guys?
Um, my sister is damn. My sister is like my sister's 3 years older than me, and then my brother's 5. My little brother's 5, but I feel like 5 is not too bad. I feel like me and my brother, my older brother, not really like that far. It's far off to be honest.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. What about you, Junior?
At least 2. I only don't
Mm.
say 3 because I'm worried about like being financially stable later on. Like I think clearly the more kids you have, the more financial responsibility or whatever. And then I'm like the same on it as Chris. Like just the more rich I am, the more kids I'll have. And I don't really know if I'll put a limit on that. Like I don't know. Like
Damn. So you could become like Nick Cannon.
well,
oh, you gotta think
not
about your
G-Lo
that
wife.
many.
You don't want to be straining her too much.
They can it.
Well, I also want to adopt if I am financially well off. But
Mm.
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, why not adopt
Oh,
even
since you
if
say
you
a
aren't though?
If I'm not financially well off, isn't it
Well, I
expensive
mean, okay, not like financial well off, but
initially?
like
Like,
stable, you know?
I don't know. How much is it to even adopt?
I don't know.
you gotta look
I
it
don't
up.
know.
Exactly. I thought it was expensive, but
I don't know.
yeah.
All right, John. How old is the kid? Like, what's the limit you would go for to adopt a kid? It's like past 5 years old, past like.
Like max, like max, like 10, I guess. I don't know. It depends how well I like the kid too.
Mm.
If I really like the kid and they're already like a teenager or like a preteen or whatever, I think that's fine too. But I think like generally maybe like past like 10 max.
Mm.
Mm. So for North Carolina, it says you can work with your county Department of Social Services or a licensed private agency to foster or adopt for free. So you could do it for
Oh,
free
Oh
that's
wow.
crazy.
if you work with them.
Hmm.
So would
Cool.
you be down for that?
I guess I think I'd leave it a little bit up to my spouse because I mean
I mean,
it's
yeah.
their choice of having the baby for however long,
Hmm.
and then if they don't want to but they still want a kid, then like sure I'll adopt.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Stefan?
Me?
Yeah.
I think two is the best number, but three if I'm well off. Yeah, three. And it'd be cool to have twins.
That
I
would
think
be.
it'd be really cool. Yeah,
One boy
I
and
like
one
the idea.
girl. One. two girls, two boys.
Either one. Either. Yeah. Anything
Damn.
really. I'm down for anything.
Imagine
I
having
don't really have.
triplets.
That'd be crazy.
That'd
Oof.
be dope.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
It would be dope for the person having them three kids at the same
Yeah, that's
time. Bro.
crazy.
Nah, that'd
That's
be rough.
wild, bro.
Yeah.
Pushing out three kids,
You
pushing
have a
out two
hard
kids is
time
already crazy.
telling who's who. you you call one of them the
I
wrong
don't
name.
think so for them. But I don't really have a. I think they'd be close together, for like age. I wouldn't want one to be like off to college and one like, you know, like 8 years old or something.
Yeah,
I want them to be pretty close together. So they're not alone throughout their life for the most part.
I agree.
So
Right.
yeah, I think that's important, and I don't really care about the gender either. Um, I think I'd prefer to have a boy, but a girl works too.
I say, well, the ideal scenario would be this: like the oldest would be a girl, and it'd be like a second mother to the two boys, and then that'd be it. I have three kids, so the oldest, and then I'd wait a little, and then have the two kids like relatively the same age, and then like that'd be the dynamic. But I do want three kids for sure.
Hmm.
But hopefully, I have the like financial situation to get that done. But again, it's also about like most of this is gonna be controlled by like our spouses, regardless,
I
like how
mean,
many kids we want, because they're the
Yeah.
ones having the kids. So, but yeah, I would want
Right.
three kids.
Question: if you really like this girl and she doesn't want kids, are you still dating? Or are you still gonna marry her?
No.
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 But you
Hell no.
you like love this girl, like dude,
It
she checks every box except for the kids part.
wait, how old are we?
Yeah.
28, 27.
Find another one.
Another one.
Yo.
Find another one.
Another
Probably
one?
would.
Another one.
Yeah. Probably would move.
Damn.
Wait, like, would she be down to like adopt or just not have kids at all?
No kids.
Okay,
No
kids,
kids.
period.
Just no kids at all.
Kids.
Oh. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be into them then.
That'd be weird.
I mean, yeah, that's a question I asked before we get married, though. To be fair. So, I would know beforehand.
Alright. That's
What
that
are you
question.
saying, Chris?
Probably same thing.
No, so we all agree. Oh wait,
Yeah.
Junior,
Yeah,
what
we
did you
all
say?
agree.
You
It's
said
still
no?
hard though,
I
cause
said
like
maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why maybe?
Just because, like, I thought about it for a second, and like, you could also have pets, and pets are kind of like kids.
Yo.
Like,
vastly
early on,
different. Vastly different.
early
But
on,
whatever you
I
want,
think they're
whatever
pretty
you say.
similar.
That's
Whatever
Send
you
actually
that
say.
dog
so
off to college,
funny,
bro.
That's funny.
Well, when the kids are young, I'd say they're pretty similar. But if,
That's wild.
I mean, think
Yeah, you
about it.
gonna have a
Think
baby,
about it.
bro.
No. Think about it. Couples and like married people before they get kids, some of them get pets because they want some type of like preparation. So I mean, it's not too different. Like it's not of another world.
Maybe you can say pets are similar
Uh,
to babies, but not similar to children.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I still think they're
Like,
vastly different.
Yeah, no, it's
Uh,
still different.
yeah,
Though.
I
I
mean,
don't
the
know.
responsibility is similar. I guess you gotta feed
Nah, but that's like
vastly
early,
different.
because after you gotta teach the little baby how to talk. You gotta teach it how to eat. You gotta teach it how to
Damn
do all these things.
poop.
You ain't teaching a dog. You like train a dog, but you're not teaching it like all that stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't
You know what I
have
mean?
to teach it.
Yeah, you're gonna see
Yeah.
John York, fucking walking his kid on a leash, dude.
Imagine. Nah, you
Really?
seen though? No.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
the little
backpack,
book bag?
Question.
backpacks.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Are you doing that to your kid? And do you feel
Oh,
bad about those little? I feel bad about those little kids.
I'm
Be
not doing
honest.
that to my kid,
I
bro.
don't
Walking on
really,
the leash, bro.
because if they
I think
just
it's
walk
cute. I
like,
think it's funny just to see them.
Mm-mm.
if they get
backpack.
lost and stuff, then yeah, I don't know. I think it's safe as long as you don't have a little actual leash around their neck.
Not like the little backpack, yeah.
That'd be
That's
crazy.
just
But
bad
yeah, the backpack
parenting
thing.
if you can't, kid. In my opinion.
I mean, it happens. I feel like I've gotten lost before, but like I don't know. They're not bad parents. My parents aren't bad parents.
It's just so weird to see like you keeping your little kid on a leash. It's
Yeah.
just so
I
I
mean,
don't know.
yeah, I can agree with that point.
like think about the psychology behind that. Like you got a kid on a leash like a little dog. Like it's gonna like
Yeah, but it's not around their neck though.
nah, it's not the neck part. It's just like the like
The idea, the concept, the
the
principle,
concept.
the
What are we
The
principle.
talking about right now?
concept. Have you
You
seen
don't
those
know
little
Having
what
kids on
kids that have
definition.
like
leashes.
yeah, leash like the backpacks with like a little dog or some shit on it? The
Ah,
walk the mom has it. You haven't
No?
seen those?
It's like an animal backpack that has a little leash of rope on the
Mhm.
back of it that parents hold on to. I don't
Just
I
looking
don't
it
think
up.
it's I, I don't think it's that crazy though.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I
It's
mean,
it's,
It's
it's
just
cute.
it's
I'm
It's
just
pretty
weird
cute.
to
sure.
see.
It
I'm
It's
pretty
does
sure
it's
look
eventually
funny,
my
a
bro.
parents
little
had that
weird.
phase, but I don't remember it pretty well. It didn't scar
Yeah,
me or anything, so I don't
I
know.
mean, you're
I turned out
young
okay.
Well,
too.
it's not
oh,
like
you're talking about
scarring. It just
those.
feels weird.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mm,
I don't know. I mean, but fuck them kids anyway. So
that's
that's
wild.
crazy. Wow.
I feel bad for
On the
it is what it is.
podcast too.
I feel bad for the 3 kids you're gonna have, man.
Bum father.
That's crazy.
You guys think you're gonna be
Follow
good parents?
following the footsteps.
hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they all say.
Oh yeah.
Jonathan, John, think you're gonna be good parents?
I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
He
Damn,
said
bro,
I
he
would
doubted
no, no,
himself.
no. The
Yeah,
problem,
be sure.
no,
Come
the
on.
problem with saying yeah, I'm gonna be a good father. Like you think, Chris, you think your dad was like? Actually, no. Let me not bring your dad into it.
Hey, yo.
No, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say like at least my dad was like, oh, I'm never gonna be like my dad when I grow up, and he did some pretty fucked up shit to me. But at the end, it was definitely better than what his dad did to him. But it's still pretty fucked up. So I was just wondering if you had like that same like dynamic.
Well, I'll never be like him.
No, like yeah, your dad was like, I'll never be like your grandfather. Or
I
you
don't know. I've never heard him talk about his dad. Like,
mm,
Oh, interesting.
I don't think he was the greatest though to him. What I remember,
Yeah.
little informations. Um, yeah, I don't think I would like to think that I wouldn't end up anything like my dad.
mm,
I think I'll do pretty good. I mean, obviously, there's gonna be some challenges here and there on how to discipline the kid and how to I don't know, get a good routine on taking care of them. Something that's gonna come with time and experience.
Yeah.
But I've taken care of my little cousins, changed diapers, cook for them, do all that, watch them. So I have like a
Some
Experience.
little bit
experience.
experience. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident in my ability to take care of a kid.
That's nice.
But we'll see what happens when I actually
Any
face
any
that
women
problem.
listening to this,
Yeah.
Chris is single right now.
Single.
He is
Yeah.
looking for a
Yeah,
girlfriend.
he's
He is single
yep.
right now.
The only
Yeah.
con is I'm not the tallest, but
Mm.
It's
I
okay. The
I
personality
make
makes up
up
for it.
for it. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And some other stuff. But we won't get into that.
Crazy.
Sorry.
Does anyone want to go into more of why they think they'd be a good dad, or do we want to do the question?
I had a question in mind off of this question.
Okay.
That's
I
good.
don't remember it, but yeah, y'all think about it.
Does anyone want to tap in to why they'd be a good candidate?
Stefan, I want to hear what you what you have to say. Like,
Really?
why do you? Yeah, because why would you be a good dad?
Hmm.
Having
Good
okay,
question.
having a good family background, a strong
Millionaire mansion, playboy.
That's crazy.
a
Wow.
strong father figure.
Yeah.
Shout out.
How do you think that'll affect you um in the future as a parent?
Definitely. Obviously. Positively. Since I obviously had a figure that I could look up to and you know, gain some kind of moral compass from and know how to discipline my kids in the right way, not to the point where I, you know, be abusing them in any type of way, verbally, physically, but just yeah. And so Also the fact that like, patience as well. Yeah. My dad is a pretty patient person. I've rarely seen him like had an outburst and stuff. So I learned from that. And I think it's really important to have patience with kids. You can't just yell at them for everything. Sometimes you're gonna fuck up and that happens. You
Yeah.
just gotta learn from it. So yeah. And then my
Yeah.
mom as well. Just for her it's more like kindness out of her heart and generosity and considering other people's thoughts and stuff. I think that's important. So they go hand in hand. Yeah.
The question I was thinking of off that original question was like, how many kids would you have? Would you have kids solo? Like, would you just adopt, or I don't know, if in the future you're able to have kids by yourself, like, would you do that?
What the? Oh,
Nah.
No.
have kids.
Wait, what was the question?
What?
Nah.
What
Okay.
was the question?
No, what he was saying is,
Nah.
if you're a solo
Would you be a
person,
solo
solo
parent?
parent, yeah,
So you're
If you're
asking
a
us
solo,
if we would voluntarily be a single parent?
Yeah.
hell no.
But,
I'm
not
not.
voluntarily, no.
It's not that it's not doable, but I mean,
Yeah, would it be
why
good for
would
the
you
kid?
want to? And you
It would
could
not be good for
experience
the
that
kid.
with like a partner.
For sure.
Mhm.
I feel like you kind of like fall into that. Like, let's say like so you have a godfather, right? And like both of your parents die, so like you have to stay with him, but he's like he doesn't have a you don't have a godmother. Like, I think that's how that works.
Right.
Mm.
There's a
I
lot of
think you kind of just
situations
fall
where that
into
can
that.
happen. All right. Like,
Hmm.
there's that. There's, obviously divorce, and then, or like the spouse dying off. Like, there's so many ways it can happen.
I mean,
But
yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it
you
voluntarily
that's
though.
different though. You asked voluntarily.
Yeah.
Situational things
what
like
I'm
that.
trying
I
to
mean,
think, there's not like a lot of voluntary type of situations for it. Like, it's just
yeah, there's not.
adoption pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, can you get an egg donation? I don't think you can.
I don't know,
I mean,
but
egg donation.
Like, you know how women can get
Yeah, sperm
fucking,
donor. Yeah.
yeah, can you get an egg donor? I don't think you can.
I don't.
I'm
I don't
sorry. No, no,
think.
no. It's a
bro.
valid question. It's just funny how you said it.
I don't
Sorry.
think you can.
Get an egg donor.
I feel like I've talked about this before. I guess see.
um,
I guess you can.
Egg
no,
donation is used
but
for
to
a woman.
answer the question, I don't think I'm voluntarily going to to put myself in that single parent
Why,
situation.
bro?
Nah, I looked it up. You can be an egg donor.
Egg donation is used
No.
for a woman who wishes to have a child but cannot get pregnant with her own eggs. So, guess it's real, yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely egg owners.
Donor egg
Uh,
implanted. Wait, you can have eggs implanted? I did not know that.
I don't know.
Thirty-five
Yeah,
hundred
like
dollars to
you
10,000.
can. Yeah, you can
Oh,
freeze your eggs and then have them implant. Like that's what my aunt did.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's
'Cause
right.
she's a
Yeah.
little older, so she had some of her eggs had
Yeah.
procedures.
interesting.
Mm.
imagine telling your kid that you were a frozen egg, bro.
We'll see. I'll let you know because my aunt literally did that. So
Like,
that was my
would
cousin's.
that be a roast? Be like, you were a frozen egg.
Not
Wait,
necessarily because
what?
it's
They're not a frozen egg.
No, I mean like if you know the kid is a frozen egg, like, are you a frozen egg?
The kid is a
I don't
frozen
know.
bro,
egg.
bro.
I'm just thinking.
What the fuck, bro? All right, boy, go to your question, bro. What the fuck is this shit? All right, boy.
Wow.
My fault. My
The
fault.
question I got is, can cheaters be good people, and can they like change their ways, basically?
Oof. They can definitely change their ways. Good people.
Be hard though.
Okay, so a common occurrence with people that I know who have cheated, they tend to be not the best kind of people. Not solely because they cheated, right? But like it kind of leads into like their whole personality. And
Yeah.
obviously cheating is something that like a bad thing that they did, but they did that because they have a bad personality, right? So in a sense, they kind of,
You're
kind of,
trying to say like they're like morally not that great or bad.
yeah, yeah. It kind of leads into that, unless it's one of those cases where um there was a reason to cheat, but there's not many valid reasons to cheat either way. So,
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Is
mean,
there a valid reason to cheat?
most people just
mm,
cheat if they been cheated on and they found out, or I mean,
yeah,
that's like one reason people think it's valid. Sometimes there's, I'm
yeah.
trying to think.
Yeah, I think it's valid if someone cheats on you and you cheat back on them. I wouldn't do that, but I guess
It's a
it's
get
just
back.
like, I guess yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it's valid.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's cases.
I think another reason why people cheat is like they're not getting
what they want.
I guess in a way like they're not receiving enough of whatever they need, attention, affection, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And they go
Mhm.
seek it out from someone else.
Yeah.
So far, you're saying like people can be good people if they change, or is that what
Yeah.
you're trying to say? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
It's,
starting off, I wouldn't say so.
it's hard to say because then you could also have like a situation where you just like really like fucked up. Like you like really truly made like a mistake in the heat of the moment. Maybe you were intoxicated and you like kiss someone.
Right.
Right, but you put that yourself into that situation though.
Wait,
If
wait,
you
wait,
know
wait.
there's a chance that happens.
That's true, but that's just like the benefit of the doubt of like you're still a good person, but you just like made a mistake. Because the question
True.
was, if you're a cheater, can you still be a good person? That's the only way I see it
True, but you know
working
how
out.
like people say that like being drunk kind of brings out like your actual self out, and the
Uh,
fact that you kiss someone,
what's the saying? Sober thoughts or drunk actions, right?
something like that. Yeah. What were you saying, Jonathan?
That's good.
Real quick. What is cheating to you? Is kissing someone cheating, or is it
Yeah. What?
you mean
Kissing's
just
cheating.
like
Oh,
Yeah,
kissing
kissing
hell
cheating.
cheating?
yeah.
Yeah.
Kissing is like showing attention and affection to someone else that's not your main partner.
Okay.
It's something that intimacy, whatever.
That's a good definition.
Mm, okay. I'm just trying to like get the definition, like
Mm.
so that we know.
Mhm.
What do you think, John?
Because
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to
I was
cut
gonna
you
say
off.
real quick. No, you're good. I was gonna say kissing and like I feel like kissing and then having intercourse with someone are like two different
It is, but it's still
Oh,
cheating,
I
levels.
no?
mean,
Yeah, two
100%.
different
But
things,
yeah,
but it's still
both of them
cheating for
cheating.
sure.
But there's definitely different like
No, but like,
level.
could you say like a good person who accidentally like was intoxicated and kissed someone is different from someone having intercourse with someone else
It's definitely
completely
different
sober.
because in one case, someone could forgive the other person. It's more likely to forgive the other person than if they had sex with them sober.
Hmm.
It's also
So yes,
different degrees of acts that have been done. Like
100%.
kissing is you could do that in like a second. Sex, it's like you gotta do it. You gotta be in there for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it, it's definitely yeah. Definitely-
Yeah,
it's easy. It's much easier, like Stefan said. It's much easier to forgive the person who who
yeah.
who just kissed rather than the person who had sex with another person. That's hard to
Still
say,
though,
man. It's hard to
still
say.
bad. Still
Yeah,
bad.
it's still
Not
bad, but
condoning it.
it's
Just
it's
saying.
it's hard to say.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
What was the question?
I would
Cheating.
not answer. Yeah,
If you're a cheater, can you still be a good person? Overall, no, but there's a slim chance.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
but there's a slim chance. You gotta
I see.
be, because if you cheat on that person, you really gotta work on their gaining their trust back, and
That's hard.
that's really gonna test your commitment to that person,
us
whether or
being a
not.
good person in their eyes, can they be a good person at all?
I mean, yeah, obviously. Uh,
Yeah.
every ethical moral choice that anyone makes is gonna be subjective. Like
Yeah.
if Jonathan does something he thinks is good, and I might not think it. There's always hope, you know. Depends on whether or not you're willing to have that hope for that person. So that's a good question.
See.
Alrighty, does anyone want to add before we move on?
Did
I
Jonathan
guess I pretty
answer?
much disagree with you guys.
Oh, I mean, I was just gonna agree with Chris.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like
Cool,
Yeah, I
cool.
was just gonna agree with Chris that.
Mm.
Well, actually, I'll go one step further and say that uh, I don't think cheaters can be good people because I feel like it's
Majority
like
of
if
them
you
can't.
no, I feel like, well, is everybody in jail a bad person?
yeah, bring every
Everybody in
door.
jail is a bad person because they
Oh,
stole.
no, I
Except
wouldn't
for
think
the
so.
Like, let's say someone
Because some of them
stole
are
or
just on
someone
drug charges. Doesn't mean
Yeah,
you're a bad
charges.
person.
nah.
Mm. They're breaking the law, though. I mean, cheating isn't breaking the law, but like,
Yeah.
I'm just
I
trying to
mean,
think of it from
that's
another angle.
way different
Like,
though. Like
romance.
drug charges, you're technically just like you're not like directly harming anyone,
Right.
really, except
well,
yourself
like,
maybe if you're
I mean,
like
some
if
people
you're
think drug
doing
dealers are
stuff.
bad people. Like, you know,
But that comes back down to it again,
Oh, I
like what
mean,
Chris is saying,
subjective.
like
Yeah, being
being,
subjective.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because some
I don't
people,
know.
yeah, think they
I
I
know.
don't.
think
How does someone redeem themselves though? Like,
So I was
how do
saying,
you
like,
From
redeem
what
you
yourself
gotta
from
cheating?
cheating?
gain
Yeah.
trust. You
it's a
gotta
long process. You
Mm,
just have to. mm, There's a lot you have
communication,
to do.
action,
Communication.
a lot.
Are you
I mean,
staying
they're
with a cheater? Are y'all staying with cheaters?
no,
I get cheated on.
Me personally, hell
Most
no.
likely
no,
no.
no.
Most likely
It'd be
not.
done right there.
Or what if they said they cheated before? Are you still staying with them?
Cheated before. Oh, not
I
on
mean,
you,
Yeah.
but
I've
like
cheated
on
in the
someone
past.
else.
Yeah, on someone else. Yeah.
Oh,
I would ask why, because I would be
Yeah.
interested on like why would you even why you gotta go that route. I would ask why. Depending on the
Yeah,
answer,
yeah.
I
I
think
think it depends.
depending on their answer, if it's like a okay answer, it's like acceptable. I think I would just stay with them, but be wary. And if I do get
Exactly.
cheated on,
Yeah.
well, I'm not gonna be shocked because like we're a cheater before.
Yeah, no, it's a red
Exactly.
flag. It's
But
definitely a red flag.
I definitely I definitely would give that slim chance to that person that
Mm.
it was just that relationship where they fucked up. Um,
Yeah.
give
It might
them
have been a bad
another
relationship too.
chance. Yeah,
Might have
maybe.
been could have been the worst.
Yeah. That's why
So
there's this question. There's a lot of like factors that go into it. Like, could be a shitty relationship, could be an
yeah,
accident, just a lot of things. But
yeah,
that's a good question.
well, the answer for me, I didn't answer the question, but for
Go
me, I
ahead. Go
feel
ahead.
like I agree with y'all, you, Chris and Stefan, because I can't trust no one that does that to me at all.
facts,
But the reason
facts.
why I asked that question is because it stems from me having a close friend. He cheated on somebody.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and
It's the
I feel
fun.
like he made good changes. And like it's crazy. I'm biased right now, but I feel like he made good changes. It's like and
Mm,
he gained that trust again. I'm
mm,
surprised. I'm surprised myself, but
See, that's the slim chance we're talking about, like the minority
mhm,
of a group of people.
yeah,
yeah,
Thankfully, he's one of them where he can really turn around.
yeah. And I'm guessing he's the same age as you, right? So
yeah.
he's still young. Still, you make mistakes when you're a teenager. It
I feel
happens.
like generally he's a good person. He just made a terrible mistake.
Terrible mistake. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
I was telling why, like, with those type of relationships where you cheat and then you guys still want to work at it. There's always gonna be like the back of the head, like,
Hmm.
oh, he cheated, she cheated. That's
Like
always
he
gonna
might.
have a tension on the relationship, and
Yeah.
it makes it hard. But if you're able to make it work, I mean, oh,
Mm,
so good for your friend. Boy.
yeah.
All right, Stefan.
Yes.
Next question.
Question.
Sure.
Are you guys friends or acquaintances with your exes? Why or why not?
I'm like acquaintances with a bunch of them, and at the moment I'm friends with one of them. But just cause like I'm acquaintances with them because like the breakup wasn't anything really bad. Like I haven't had a bad breakup, like a breakup because
Mm,
they cheated or a big fight or anything like that.
mm,
It was kind of just like a mutual thing every time, like or I just broke up with them.
mm,
So I guess I haven't experienced enough yet to have a bad breakup and just be like, oh, I hate the person, never try and talk to them again.
That's valid.
Yeah, but like the only one I'm friends with is just I'm like chill with them. Like I don't mind
Why are you
spending
laughing?
time with them.
Why is he laughing?
I just thought, dude.
I'm laughing because
But
of something else. Sorry.
but
I'm laughing at Bly, bro. Bly's face.
Well, if I was in my own head, bro. My fault.
but
Sorry, John.
the only reason I'm friends with one of them is because like I'm just chill with them. Like I see the relationship better as friends, and I kind of saw it at the start better as friends. So yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Well,
Yeah. How about you,
Stefan.
Chris?
Oh, okay.
Me? I asked it.
How would you say acquaintance?
Hmm. Okay.
Just acquaintance. Not really.
Oh,
And
bro, I woke up.
ended on good terms. Um, but
Hey, go to
just
go to sleep. Go to sleep.
bro,
My
casting a
fault.
spell, bro. Yeah, just an acquaintance for me. I think, but I don't have a problem being friends with them. I think that's a possibility in the future with other
Mm.
partners, depending on how it ends.
Mhm.
For the best, though, I think it's just easier to not be friends. Keep it as
Agreed.
minimal connection as possible, just to get over them. I think it really helps just to have that space and not
Definitely.
because if you're always gonna be around them after the breakup, you're always gonna think about them. Always gonna wish, like, always gonna think about that what if.
Mm.
It's just gonna eat you alive. But to have that space, it really gives you time to think about, take a step back and think about the actual situation and how you're feeling, really feeling, not it being swayed by the presence of that person.
So
Yes. Valid.
could part of
That's a
what
good
you're
point.
saying be like to say like your move on time is like a month, and you're just like an acquaintance with them for that month? Then do you think you could be friends with them again once you've moved on?
Um, it's a possibility, but it's most likely just gonna be an acquaintance because acquaintance is like what you're familiar with each other, but you don't really like hang out. Friends to me is like I'm hanging out with you, I'm talking to you in a somewhat
Consistently.
consistent manner, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, it's a possibility. If I moved on, they
Mm.
moved on, and we still enjoy each other's company. Like, yeah, I wouldn't not, I wouldn't knock it.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
All right, Jonathan.
What about you? Yeah, Jonathan.
Me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Um. Well, off of what Chris said, I think the only thing I don't agree with is that you can be like you can be friends. It depends how the breakup went. Because if you're breaking up because like they went to another school or like they're moving or like that, you just can't like feasibly like handle the relationship being long distance.
Mm.
I feel like you can still be friends with them. It'd be kind of weird, but still be
Yeah.
friends. But I think it's safer to be acquaintances with someone and like better because you can't really like just forget someone, especially if you had like a good breakup. It wasn't like a toxic breakup.
Mm.
Just like forget them like for no reason. But yeah, you can be acquainted with them, but maybe even friends is what I think.
All right, boy.
Wait. Yep.
I was
I
waiting.
feel like when this question first came, I'm like, hell no. But I feel like it definitely depends on how it ends. Because
Mm.
you don't want to seem bitter. For sure. You don't want to. You want to make sure everything ends off on good terms. Yeah, I just have to see how I'd be in that how I would be in that situation.
Mm.
Well,
Okay. But what if you ended up in another relationship and like your ex was your friend? Would you just drop them?
say that one more time.
So if like you got into a new relationship, right?
If I got in a relationship,
Or like a new one, but you were
okay,
friends with your ex, would you be willing to like drop them?
they'll be acquaintances. I wouldn't even be communicating with them like that, to be honest, or at all.
Mm. Okay.
what if your new girl has a problem?
Yeah,
Even
just
with
communicating
any.
at all. Yeah, any communication.
Then she's dropped.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's a trust
okay.
issue. Like,
Wait,
You
if
the
she
think
gr-
can't
so?
the
even
the, the
handle
girlfriend's
communication.
dropped or the ex?
The ex. My
Okay,
fault.
okay, okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Wait, John, you said
Valid,
that's a
valid.
trust issue?
I mean, if she can't even handle you being acquaintances, I feel like that's a trust issue
Mm.
at that point. Like, I understand friends, but acquaintances, like, she can't even handle, like, say, like, y'all are talking in class because, like, you're sitting right next to each other, and she can't even handle that. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know.
She got bad experiences.
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame her though, because it's not.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
mean,
nothing
I
new.
wouldn't.
I mean, it's also a depending thing. Like, there's some girls that will say they want you to drop your exes, but won't drop theirs. Like, if
Oh,
you're
they
not gonna drop
boomed.
yours, I'm not gonna drop
Hell
mine.
no.
Oh yeah, that's different.
What?
Wait,
Get
wait,
out of
wait.
there.
I got a question. If your new girl, let's say y'all been dating for a couple months,
Uh huh.
and she brings up to you, hey, I kind of don't like your best friend. What are y'all doing?
Mm,
Ooh. I mean, what does
that's
she want me
crazy.
to do? She just said she doesn't like my best friend.
I don't like your best
Trying to
friend,
figure out why.
and I
Like she
don't.
wants me
Well,
to drop him.
Oh, okay. I don't like your best friend. And she gives you an ultimatum, her or him.
Him.
Bruh.
Him.
him, bro, him.
Him. Yeah. Yeah.
Him, as in I'm staying with him. Nah, he's getting dropped. Like
No,
that's
yeah,
why I
Yeah.
was
yeah.
like, nah,
I assumed.
Yeah. Yeah. I
nah,
agree.
bro.
I still want to know why though.
I
Like,
mean, yeah.
maybe you could work through it. Just because, like, that's so stupid most of the time. Like, every time I've had that happen to a friend, it's usually a pretty stupid reason.
Is
Yeah.
that common?
I feel.
I mean,
Um,
we know someone who's gone
Yeah,
through
we do
that,
know someone that has.
but
Yeah.
yeah, that's
The
tough.
hell?
I don't think it's
yeah,
What
super
type of girl is
common.
that?
I mean, they're not together anymore, so
I'm not
Yeah.
surprised, cause come
yeah.
on. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad situation to be in.
Yeah, it's just. I hate being ultimatums like that. It's like,
Mm.
um, the girl really shouldn't have to, like, put you through that or, like, make you pick between one another. Like, I feel like there's an area where you just gotta respect someone having friends. Even if you weren't dating, even if you were just friends, you gotta respect other people's friends. Like, just
Right.
because you don't like someone that your friend likes doesn't mean that you have to not be friends with them.
Mhm.
You can just not like them, and that be it.
Yeah. Yeah. Back to the trust issues thing, John. I'm one of those people where I wouldn't want my girlfriend talking to her exes like at all. And well, one because I've had bad experiences. Because I literally had an ex that would go to her ex to vent and stuff rather
That's
than me.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
fucked
oh, I knew this.
up,
My fault.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm acting like I
Yeah.
didn't know.
What
Yeah.
relationship did they
And
have with their ex? Was it
Why
like
over
their
here?
best
Mind
friend
blown,
friends,
from
dude.
bro, like
childhood?
consistent
Blind,
friends.
bro.
That's
And
crazy.
back then I wasn't like
But I'm saying, like,
I
have
wasn't
they
as
known you? Have they known their friend like much longer than they had known you?
yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's just like I feel like the longer you know a person, easier it is to vent to them. Like, even if
Okay.
they weren't an ex and they were just a friend that they had known longer, then it would have been easier for them to vent to that friend. You
That's
Oh,
know?
not a friend though. That's an ex.
okay, well that's an ex
Yeah, what's
though.
up?
I know. I'm
An
what I'm
ex is
saying is,
crazy.
yeah.
An ex
I
and a
don't
friend
know.
aren't the same thing, John.
I know that, bruh. I'm just
No, I know
saying.
you know that. I'm just saying, like, it's an ex. So you would sorry, I hit
Like
the
okay,
microphone.
like it makes me look completely like fucking useless, you know? Like what is the point of me being here for you if you're not even gonna like come to me when I'm like here with open arms? You know what I mean? And at the same time you're making your significant other feel like horrible, you know? Back then though, back then, I didn't think about it that way, and I think about like looking back on it now, it like feels worse than when it happened because I didn't even like think about it like that. I didn't think anything of it.
Pretty
I was just stupid.
nonchalant.
Yeah, I was just
Damn.
stupid. But like looking back at it now, I'm like, that's crazy that I let that slide. That is insane
Did
because
For how long?
we're together for like 6 months. And they talked throughout the whole thing.
Uh,
why did you why did you make that noise, brother? Wait, did anything end up happening? Like because
Like
of it?
between them. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember this one time. She like I asked like I told her before like, hey, can we call later? Like at this time. Like I just want to talk to you. And she was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then an hour later, she's talking to her ex, venting about stuff. Like I'm asking like, what's wrong? Blah blah blah. And she's like, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm talking to blah 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 about it.
Damn.
To Max about it. I was like, why are you talking to your ex? Like I'm right here.
Still got
And she
feelings.
maybe not. Her thing was that she didn't like being on bad terms with her exes, which is
Yeah, but
fair.
like
But
no, that's different though.
here's the thing though. She only wants to be on good terms with them so she doesn't have a guilty conscience. That's literally the only reason why.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I'm sorry.
Literally the only reason why.
I
Because she tried to do the same exact thing with me after we broke up like months later, and she
uh
tried to get good with me. And I was like, no, I'm never gonna forgive you because I know you're just trying to get that off your conscience, you know?
You're not gonna give her the satisfaction of
Mm-mm.
making
I
you
said
feel
I'm
bad.
never gonna forgive
Yeah,
you,
no.
yeah.
but
Definitely weird though. Like you can be on good terms, but you don't gotta like be venting your freaking problems.
right, it's crazy. Like being super close to them is suspicious as hell.
Yeah.
But like I said back then, I didn't think anything of it. So yeah, now I definitely have my issues where I would not want my girlfriend to do that, and she does it anyways because she has those same issues, you know. So I guess it's also important to definitely have that be on the same page about that because one person could get pissed and the other could get pissed as well for no reason. So
Yeah.
damn, that sucks. So you had to
yeah,
go through that and like learn that lesson. That's what.
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely did.
Uh,
But I'm glad it didn't hit me back then though. I'm glad it hit me now.
that's good.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how people can just be so like dude, how can you just do that shit? So unethical.
Yeah.
Cheating, um, talking to your ex about
Isn't that
your
kind of like
current
emotional
relationship
cheating though?
problems. In a way.
Okay.
Emotional cheating.
In a way, yeah.
You could take it as cheating, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Emotionally.
Yeah, emotionally. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's pretty crazy.
Alright,
Yeah.
John. You got a question?
Yeah. So, are you comfortable, or not? Are you? How comfortable are you with being single?
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Well, you're not
Actually,
what?
have I
And
talked too
then
much?
the
You're not single,
No.
brother.
Well, I know, but
no,
I think he's talking
I
about in general. I think
Yeah,
he's
like
talking
when
about
he
in
was
general.
single, when he
When I
when
was
or if he
single.
is.
yeah. So I talked to Stefan about this. If you're dating someone already, how comfortable are you being single?
Well, I guess
If
for
you
you.
were,
Yeah.
or when you were.
Yeah. Actually, I talk too much. Someone else can go if they want.
Just choose someone, John.
Just choose someone. All right, you talk then, Jonathan.
Okay.
He just bitched you.
You've been in the running the longest.
Ha ha.
Nothing wrong with that. Everybody's like we're late bloomers.
You know,
Wow.
it's alright. I mean,
I
no, I mean, well, I kind of have to be comfortable with it. Like,
that's
like
that's so
if I
sad,
was
bro.
uncomfortable about
That
it,
is
then
so
like I would have to
sad.
do something about it. No, it's just like it's just with me. I'm like I could come off as picky. I feel like Stefan's has called me picky. Yeah, no, Stefan's saying yeah. I'm picky, and it's not even like appearance wise. I would like to say like I don't think it's appearance wise. I just think it's
I
like
don't think so either.
I think it's like I'm like very non-confrontational. So when something like gets like pisses me off, or like something like they do something that I don't like, it's either like I do confront them about it, and then I like back away, and then we just keep going, or like I just cut them off. I'm like, yeah, no, this isn't for me, and then I just dip.
Mm.
So
Yes.
So you're not really communicating as well.
yeah, I'm not
Would
really
you say?
communicating, but I'm just like
Okay.
it's not even just that. It's like commitment with me. Like I just like suck at committing it
You
to
think
shit.
you think it's because you didn't feel strongly enough for that person, and it'd be
Mm.
different if you actually
Well,
did care
yeah,
about someone.
yeah, for sure. If I found someone that I really felt strongly be in a relationship with, and yeah, I would like have to like
You think you'd be
you know
different?
grow up here and like deal with it.
Mm.
But just like I've never really felt that way about someone. Like I've been pretty close to feeling that way about people, but it hasn't really like fully fleshed out. So,
Mm.
but yeah, I don't really. I mean, that's my fault. Like I can't
Anyone
blame
in this
anybody but
call?
myself. So maybe anybody in this call.
Nothing.
Maybe anybody in this call.
Nothing.
Okay. But yeah, that's me. Oh, what about you, boy?
Am I comfortable with the single life? I feel like you feel me. I'm already. I never had a significant other, so I feel like this
Just like
is.
me for real.
I feel like I'm just already used to it. Like I'm focused on other things. I feel like that's not.
Mm.
I'm not. It's not the time for me right now. And I got other hobbies, other needs need attending to. So I feel like I'm content with being single right now.
You
That's
guys
a good
think
way
you'd
to
be
view it.
happier if you were in a relationship?
You think I'll be happy? Of course.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
What about you, Jonathan? You think you'd be happier right now?
Yes and no. Yes, because yeah, like I have someone else to talk to. Like it's just like someone else there that's like
Yeah, it is pretty nice, the presence.
really cares about me. But the
Yeah.
other thing is like I like to be alone. So
Mm.
it's just like give and take.
Yeah.
Do you like to be does being alone and independent fall together for you?
I would like to say I'm independent.
Okay. So here my question is would you like to be independent with someone?
Mm. It's different. I think with me, it's different being independent and like being distant. Cause I can be distant, is what I feel like I am. Like I'm
Mm.
distant. Like I just like someone texts me and I just like I look at it and don't respond for like a couple hours just because I don't want to. Like I see
Oh,
it and I'm like, yeah, I really
lazy?
just don't want to respond to this. Not lazy, or maybe it is lazy, but it's just like I'd rather be doing something else. Like I don't want to like communicate
Wow.
with someone right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I only do that
So
if I'm
s-
busy. I
so
don't
so
just like
now I
actually.
know when Jonathan doesn't get my text back. I know why.
Because I, I
He's
look at it and I'm like, yeah,
100%
no.
seen it. 100% seen it.
He doesn't. He just doesn't care.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, fuck that guy."
Well, no, I
Uh,
mean, it's just like okay. Well, a lot of the times, or at least one time, like I think the last podcast I talked about it. Like you would I would be getting texted like 24/7. Like I'm at work and I just see text like, "How are you?
Mm.
Like at work? Like are you doing okay?" Like
Mm.
everything, and like it's good like to feel like someone like really like cares about how I'm doing at work or like stuff like that. But it just gets like every day. Like, do you really have to text me like every 30 minutes?
Wait, are you talking about like a girlfriend or just
Just someone who was like, yeah, no, we weren't even dating. It was just like they were like,
I get what you're saying. I had this girl who would just bro, weirdest person. She was saying good morning text. Like, bro,
uh-huh,
this was so superficial, so fake.
because you're not like actually like being proactive to like start a relationship. But it takes two to start a relationship. So,
Right. I think a common occurrence with people sometimes is that they try, they want to get in a relationship and are eager to, but they're not ready to deal with the many responsibilities that you have to maintain with that relationship. because being in a relationship just doesn't just mean like, oh, uh, you know, free sex, free companionship. There's, other stuff and like arguments and all that. You have to be able to deal with that. You can't just like pick and choose what you want about the relationship.
Mhm.
So I think it's a really important aspect that people have to consider because your relationship isn't going to be perfect. It's just got to be like perfect enough for the both of you guys.
Good enough.
I have a question. So
Good job, Stefan.
Go.
Yeah.
you try to remember. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember this question. I'm gonna ask another question real quick. Do you think you're happier, in a relationship than when you were single, Stefan? Why you think? I'm gonna look.
Not like your current
Um,
relationship, but like, say like any relationship.
No, your current
no,
relationship.
no, no, definitely in my current
Current.
relationship, I've been the happiest,
I want to
and like,
know.
yeah, um, it's a different type of happy for both. I don't think of, whew, damn, that's a tough question because when I was single, I had more time to focus on myself, but now I definitely have to consider my significant other's like presence and stuff and
Mm,
feelings, and so that's more work, but it makes me happy because they reciprocate that. So it kind of like balances out. So I
Right.
think I think I am happier now that I'm in a relationship, but at the same time though, I didn't seek it out, which I think definitely makes me happier because if I seeked it out consistently, hmm, I think it wouldn't have worked out, maybe.
well,
And so that wouldn't have made me happy because at the time I was just, doing my own thing and I was very content
yeah.
with doing my own thing and focusing on myself. And so that just happening to come along just made it better, I suppose, yeah.
I get you. I agree.
Yeah.
The act of constantly searching for someone is definitely tiring.
Yeah, it's tiring. I agree, yeah.
Yeah. So, but to go back to what you were saying, how people want to reap the benefits of a relationship without the responsibilities. Um, if majority of needs are being met, well, how come some relationships, platonic or romantic, are unsuccessful? Because I feel like
It's a,
nowadays, like everyone's looking for the next thing, the better thing. And it's your relationship could be going fine,
mhm.
um, but people just want more and better. And even if everything's going well, it's still unsuccessful. Do you think it's caught the cause
Mm.
of wanting something better, or you guys think?
Sometimes people aren't reasonable and it's in
That's
our
true.
human nature to just desire more. And I think I think that's an aspect that we all have to fix because we aren't gonna be happy as long as we desire more.
It's definitely hard, I would say, because
Yeah.
social media,
If
a
you
bunch
really
of
care about
people.
yourself, you'd be willing to stop the behavior.
True.
It depends what you. Because people are super like. There's a lot of superficial people, and like you see the TikToks. It's like girls saying they're tens, or like even guys saying they're tens, and
Mm,
like shit. Everybody thinks they're the shit, but like,
right.
bro, you're not the shit. Like, you're like a two on a good day.
Damn.
Not to. No, it's I just hate people who think they're like
They're
I'm big on
deserving of more.
yeah, like I'm big on
Mhm.
humility. I might not be humble 100%, but
That's everybody.
I'm big on humility, and like it just annoys me when people are like, yeah, I'm like all this shit, and like these people are lower than me.
Nah, I
Yeah.
get
Like on a broader sense. But to go back to the question, people are just superficial, and like some people really like are 60-40 or maybe even more. Like I really just only care about looks. Like if this dude isn't 9, 10, then even if he's like giving me all the affection in the like
Mm.
paying for my meals, like picking me up wherever. If he's not, if he's a like a 6, 7, like that's not for me. Like I'm just you. Oh, like girls will be like, oh yeah, I'm just using this guy because he does all this shit for me, and the guy's getting led on. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's got different standards, I suppose, even if they're fucked up.
Is what it is. But you can't really blame people. It's just like I feel like most of it is like how people were raised.
It is what it is at the end of the day.
It is
Yeah.
what it is, man. There's
But at the
someone
same
for
time,
everybody.
we aren't gonna break that cycle without, you know, stopping ourselves.
Gotta take action. Yeah.
I do agree with Jonathan though. Like, I see those videos and it just like pisses me off. Um, like I don't even think there's a real 9 or 10. Like I don't think you can be a 9 or a 10.
There's some
I think
lines
you
out there.
can.
For sure. Hell yeah.
There's some
And
nines out there.
I would agree. Shoot.
I think you can humbly call yourself an 8. Like,
What would
but
y'all rate
like
yourselves?
Nah, that wouldn't.
I'm
Listen,
not.
what
I'm
would we
not
I
rate
think
thinking
the rating
ourselves?
system is
No.
stupid.
No.
I want to
It's
do this
it's
myself.
The
stupid.
rating system is stupid.
Continue,
But
John.
I don't know. Like
But got
it's
shut down instantly.
I was curious.
it's good to like be real with yourself. Rather than just like say you're a 10 for sure. Because I
Mm,
mean, there's being like empowered or whatever, or like loving yourself, and you can love yourself and think you're a 10, but or not think you're a 10, but like strive for that, try and be the best self you want to be. But there's also like realism, because I'm not gonna go around telling people like I'm a 10, I'm a perfect person. Like I think it's just corny to be honest.
did everyone answer?
I didn't answer,
Go ahead, boy.
but
Okay.
it's basically the same thing. I feel like people's wants and needs change. I said this before. Like people, like standards are already set, and then it just magically changes, and then that's where the
Mm,
fallout begins.
yeah,
Real.
I agree.
John, what was it?
Yeah.
What was the original question?
Are you
Um,
comfortable being single?
Okay,
Pretty
okay.
much,
yeah.
or how comfortable are you
So
with
most of,
it?
I think everyone answered it right except me and John.
Yep.
Okay, John,
So
go ahead.
okay.
I've been talking
He,
for a hot minute.
So I think I'm, more comfortable being in a relationship than I am being single. But I don't know. There's been different times in my life where I just like wasn't comfortable with it at all. Then times where I was. I'd say uh, at the moment, I guess I'm alright with it. The way I look at my life is just like a very logical, straightforward way. Like I got a roof on both me. I got clothes. I got money. I go to school and shit. Like life's fine.
So you're content with what you got right now.
Yeah, I'm content with like the material parts of life.
Okay.
But I'm okay, I guess, with being single. Like I'm just like it's alright, I guess. But I would agree with what you said, I think, boy. Like, would you be more happy in a relationship? Probably, yeah.
So when you were single, because you were saying you'd be happier if you were single, were you kind of down more this, you know?
I guess so. Like I'm down more of the time, I guess. I don't know. It depends how a relationship goes. Like
Mm,
there's been relationships I've been in where I felt as down, I guess, or even more, just because it wasn't going well, or like I feel like I usually have rocky starts, then it starts, picking up.
Rocky starts with someone.
Yeah, like I feel like that's common for me to have like a rocky start, but
Why is
then like
that? Why
I
do
don't
you
know.
think? Why do you think that is?
It's like whenever I like introduce a new girl to like my friends or like other people like to focus on the negative right away and just like tell me the negative about them. And like, bro, like I'm trying to date them. Like I like to hear it, like the realism, real talk, but like they don't like I never get something positive most of the time, or like the positive is like, oh, cool, you have a girlfriend. That's like it. That's
mm,
at least been my history with it.
I would say it's more of tough love. Cause like,
Yeah,
could we touch on the recent relationship that you're having?
sure.
It is out of state, right? Correct.
Right.
Yeah,
Um, to have long distance relationships are hard in general, right? And to have a long distance one is makes it even tougher. I
right.
think everyone's just not saying it's not possible, but it definitely is more difficult, and people are just definitely delivery could be better, but people are just um not just looking out. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
Right.
long distance relationships are definitely less manageable, and you can't really like dictate certain things about your relationship that you would be able to in an actual like physical one rather than a virtual one. So
Yeah, but
that's why it's a red flag kind of.
at the end of the day, though, it's however it works for you, because
Right, as long as
personally,
you're
me
happy
like
though.
I couldn't do a long distance because
Yeah.
the physical part like just kind of like it's quality time and physically is it's for me it's huge. Like
Yeah, important
I would
aspect.
love to like spend quality time with them in person, go out, hang out. But I mean that works for you, like out of state long
Yeah,
distance. I guess that's
if it
fine,
makes you
but
happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like I'm all right with the real talk and like tough love. It's just it usually feels kind of like overbearing when it happens.
Mm.
Like it feels like there's so much of it rather than like any positive. Like anytime I've had a girlfriend, maybe they were just all bad people or something, but um I always would hear negative and like a good amount of it. Like I wouldn't hear much positive, if any. I don't know if the people I dated were just bad people or what, but
We could say that.
what?
That's great. Wow.
I mean
Oh wow.
I would think
I mean,
I at
there's
least know
that
one
to
of
say
them
about
is,
them.
but we'll move on from that.
Yeah, what about
I
you?
don't wanna put you on blast too much.
No, I don't mind. But what about you?
Um, am I happier? I think I definitely like why I said I definitely would be happier relationship, but it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, a lot of energy, very time consuming. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind. I think I would be happier if I was in a relationship. Right
Yeah.
now, I would say I'm chilling, not too kind of content, like not too sad, not too down, not too happy, kind of just
Mm.
you
A fair balance.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think we
Well, on that
talked.
note,
Yeah, we talked about a lot of things. Does anyone have anything to add before we wrap it up? Alrighty.
Sleepy,
wait,
bro.
wait,
I'm
wait.
ready to.
Yeah, it is. It's late.
Valentine's Day is coming soon. Y'all got a Valentine
Hell no.
in mind?
Nah,
Question is,
in mind,
Okay
not
then.
really.
I need one,
Never mind
Stefan. I need you to plug.
then.
yeah, bro.
Why
Put him on like you did
Second
last
Put
time's
him
the
on
time,
charm,
bro.
again.
bro.
Put him on again.
Second time's the
That's the
charm, bro. Second
charm.
time's the charm.
I thought it was third
Nah,
time's the
not
charm.
again. Third time's up.
Yeah, but in
Yeah,
this case, it'd be second time. I haven't done it twice.
Well, we just discussed that Jonathan's commitment ain't there, so. Oh,
Yeah, that's why I would never do that again.
damn, damn,
ain't gonna put them through it again.
damn. That's
I mean, yeah,
crazy.
it'd be disrespectful towards the girl, and plus, especially if I
Prove,
actually know them and stuff.
prove him wrong,
Yeah, no,
Jonathan.
that was
Prove
not.
him wrong.
How? What?
Said prove him wrong.
Prove I'm wrong. Nah, I
Commit,
don't.
Please
commit,
do. Please do.
I mean, nah, bro.
bro. What if Stefan just pulls
Nah.
out like
I
10
mean,
for
pulls
you?
out a 9 out of 10, then.
Still
I
gonna be
mean,
you
look,
still gonna be
look.
slacking,
Okay, no. Let me be serious. Let me be serious.
rolling up the sleeves.
Pull the sleeve.
I.
Be serious right now. Nah, it's not. It's just, especially right now with my situation currently going on. It's just not. It's not even 100% me. It's just like everything around me as well. It's like kind of like it's kind of hard.
Mhm.
with the restrictions I have.
I feel
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
you know stuff. You know.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I try my best.
It's understandable.
Definitely not
Mhm.
your priority for sure. Yeah, this should if it worked out.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We have been the Same Boat podcast. This has been great. Thank you
Good.
guys time for hopping in and chatting all together. Thanks
Mhm.
for watching, guys. If you do enjoy this content, leave a like, subscribe, do all that stuff. We love the
Mhm.
support. Comment down below any questions, join the Discord. If you want to be part of the community, chat up, drop some more questions for us in the Discord. Does anyone want to say anything else?
Mm.
Alrighty.
No, that's it. Yeah.
All right. We have been the Same Boat Podcast. Take care, guys.
Bye
Out.
bye.